Hi guys. Oh my god. What's up guys, it's Jewlz. I know this video is really overdue. I am so sorry. What happened was, so I filmed this video a couple months ago and I edited it. How do you even say that word? Okay, anyways, I edited it then, and then it deleted. So I got really frustrated naturally, and I just didn't do it again because it took a while to edit that because it was a mess. So, and plus the answers are outdated, so I'm going to do a new Q&A, and these answers are going to be updated. I'm gonna put all the names down below whoever asked these questions. Okay, first question: how has it been being back for so long? Okay, it's been great. I honestly am happy to be back. I'm happy to be back home. It's been really exciting, really fun. I had forgot a lot of things about America, so like things that I barely remembered, I get to refresh my memory again. So it's weird, you come back and this is basically my home, and I don't remember a lot of things, but now I do. Next question: what do you miss most about Brazil? Do you see yourself one day in Brazil again? How are you guys doing over there? Okay, what do I miss most about Brazil? Definitely my family, my people over there in church. I miss them the most. And do I see myself one day in Brazil again? I don't see myself living in Brazil, but I do see myself visiting Brazil, hopefully soon. But yeah, I hope to visit Brazil so I can see all of you guys again. And we are doing fantastic over here. We have a new family in our church and a new single, so I'm really happy to see what God's gonna do in their lives. Next question: what was the biggest adjustment for you since moving back to America? What was your favorite thing about being a missionary, and what did I learn most? Okay, well, my biggest adjustment would be, I think, the culture. Because when I first moved to Brazil, I had to adjust to the culture over there. And now moving back here, I have to adjust to the American culture again. So that was definitely the biggest adjustment, because over there it's warm culture and here it's a cold culture. My favorite thing about being a missionary though is meeting so many people. I got to meet so many pastors' wives, pastors' kids, that I never would have met if I just stayed in America. So I loved meeting everyone, and also meeting different people in Brazil. I got to meet a lot of different people. Okay, the thing I learned most was gratitude, definitely. Not to be spoiled and stuff, because Americans, we have it all, and Brazil, they're it's second world, I think, and so they don't have everything that America has. So going to Brazil, I definitely learned gratitude. Next question: if you can change one thing about Brazil or America, what would it be? I think Brazil, I would change. I wish they had hot Cheetos and sour candy when I was there, honestly. I miss that stuff so much when I was in Brazil. And America, I don't know, I guess I just wish acai was more popular where I was, because I love that stuff. Next question: what was it like trying to learn a new language? How did it feel to you? Did people understand you clearly even though it wasn't your vernacular language? That is a big word. Anyways, now that I look back at it, I love learning a new language. I love that I'm fluent in Portuguese now. But in the beginning, it was hard. It's always hard in the beginning. But I didn't want to learn Portuguese when I first came to Brazil. I was like, I don't want to learn Portuguese. So I basically learned talking with the people, talking with the teenagers, talking with everyone in the church. So they would correct me if I said something wrong, and they would teach me new words. So that was a huge help, and basically that's how I learned Portuguese. I used Duolingo in the beginning, and then like an audio on learning Portuguese in the beginning, but I didn't really stick with it. Okay, did people understand me? No, they did not, and that frustrated me so much, honestly. Like, that would discourage me. Like, when I would try to witness and outreach to people, and they would be like, what are you saying? And I'm like I would get so frustrated because I wanted to witness to them, and they just weren't listening, or they wouldn't understand. And so that was kind of difficult. Next question, what was your favorite memory in Brazil? Is there anything you didn't realize you missed until you came back to the States? My favorite memory, all my favorite memories are hanging out with my Brazilian family. Every fellowship that we did, every time we played games, every time we did outreaches, like, we just had so much fun, like, as really, really good friends, and I had a blast, and I loved that. Those were all my favorite memories, I would say. Anything I realized that I missed until I came back to the States? Not that I didn't realize. I knew I would miss the people. The weather is freaking amazing. The mountains are beautiful. And the acai. They have great acai over there. But yeah, those are the things that I miss the most of Brazil. Next question. How have you adjusted coming back to the States? And what are your favorite songs right now? Well, a lot of people experience culture shock when they first come to a new nation. And a lot of people experience culture shock again when they come back to their original country. And I didn't really go through culture shock at all. I just went through homesickness, and it was harder when I came back here. I would cry a lot, but I'm good now. Okay. I would say that my family and we've adjusted pretty well. The people in the Brownsville church definitely helped a lot. They're very nice, and they're very accepting. So I am very, very grateful for that. My favorite songs right now? K-pop. Anyways, next question. What do you miss most about Brazil besides the people? The weather, acai, oh my gosh. So they make, I don't know, it's different from the acai that I've tasted here in America, because they do smoothies. They're called like vitaminas, and they mix it with passion fruit, strawberry, different fruits, and it's just amazing. They put condensed milk and stuff. Dude, that stuff's amazing. Next question. How do you like living in Brazil? If you can have one thing from Brazil, what would it be? I mean, how do you like living in Brownsville? Sorry, I read that wrong. Honestly, I don't mind Brownsville. I mean, it's like, it feels small, and it's like a quiet city. So I would say I like living in Brownsville because of the people, though. Like, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. If I could have one thing from Brazil, what would it be? Honestly, if I can have one thing, it would be for my best friend Lolly to come live with me. Okay, now next question from Laura. Okay, where's my favorite place to go in Brazil? Okay, so I love the waterfalls. Like, they have beautiful waterfalls over there, and you can actually go in and swim in them, and it's really cold. Like, the water is always really, really cold, and sometimes after it rains, the water looks all like muddy and kind of like gross, and you can't see the bottom. But when it doesn't rain, it's very clear and it's beautiful. Like, the views are amazing. So my favorite place were the waterfalls. Let's see. Next. What has Brazil taught me? Patience. Brazil has definitely taught me patience, gratitude, and I think sympathy or empathy. I don't know. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, definitely tell me that. What's the hardest and best thing about being a missionary kid? The hardest thing I think is just really not seeing your friends and family, because everything else is amazing. That's like, I think that's the only thing bad, like the only con. But like nowadays you can just text them, video call them, so that's a blessing. The best thing is just the things that you're able to see. You get to see so many people healed and restored, that some people, like, they're really messed up and they really need Jesus, and you just see, especially like they've never heard of like what we do in the Door Christian Fellowship in our church. They never really heard of that, and so it's really cool to see them, like, I don't know, just change their mentality and become a Christian. Some of my deepest losses as a missionary's kid, that was her next question. I didn't really lose anything great. I don't think so. One thing that I'm sad about, though, that I think it's kind of like a loss maybe, is my relationship with my family. Because when I first left Brazil, I was 11, and I was pretty close with my cousins, and I talked with my tias a lot. And then when we moved to Brazil, we kind of like, I guess we kind of like drifted apart. And now I come back here, and I feel like I'm not that close to them anymore, and I want to be closer to them, but we missed out on that, unlike all the other times that we could have been together, like for holidays and stuff. So that's one thing that I always missed when I was a kid. Holidays, like, we would spend it with just our family and our church too, which was great. It was really great. But yeah, I really miss my family in those times. Okay, her last question is, what is the funniest thing that has ever happened to me overseas? Honestly, okay, I thought about this question and I don't really know. I mean, I'm sure my friends in Brazil can probably tell you, or my friends in America, I don't know. But, okay, friends, if you're watching, okay, let me know what's the funniest thing that I've ever told you that happened to me. I don't know, either traveling or, I don't know, being in Brazil or over here, okay? Like, something embarrassing, something funny, okay? Because I don't remember, okay? I really don't know. But you can put it down in the comments below. A última pergunta foi: o que foi a coisa mais engraçada ou embaraçoso que aconteceu comigo, tipo, em Brasil, viajando, sabe? Então, eu não podia pensar em uma resposta, porque na verdade eu não lembro. Mas se você sabe, se eu te contei algo que foi embaraçoso ou engraçado, pode comentar. Mas por favor, não me envergonha muito, por favor, viu? Tô olhando vocês, viu? Oh my gosh. Mas comenta de baixo, porque eu, na verdade, não lembro. E talvez eu te contei algo, não sei. Então pode comentar. I think that's all the questions. I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching my video. I know this video, why am I talking like this? I know this video is just so overdue and I should have done it like a long time ago, but complications, okay? It's a complicated situation.